Good morning. I have an observation about politicians here in Europe. They are becoming nervous about immigration. That's right. They used to know what to think and what to say. They thought they had the thinking right, you see. They just said something about open borders and kindness and tolerance, and they were all set. Their careers would be fine. And now they don't know what to say anymore. They are becoming uncomfortable with this issue of immigration. Because there are complications, of course. The people who are supposed to vote for these guys, they have to deal with this mess that these stupid politicians caused. Yeah. And then you have populism on the rise. So they don't know what to think. See? It's making them nervous. Yeah, I talked to a very good friend yesterday, and we talked about Swedish politicians and their plans. Yeah. And we just started laughing because it's crazy. It's so stupid. So I have an example of this. One of the complications that these stupid politicians have caused, it's from the Netherlands, Amsterdam. There's this guy living there. His name is Salih Özkan. He's a Turkish guy, of course. And he owned this place and he rented it out to this guy. And this guy used it to grow weed. So he kicked him out and renovated the place. And then he went on vacation. And when he came back and went to look at this place, it was in a total mess again. Now this time worse, much worse. And not only this, it was occupied by 40 refused asylum seekers. Yeah. So he went to talk to them and they told him to leave. That's right. There's a video. This TV station, they went over there with the camera crew, and there's a video showing this very angry African migrant telling them to leave, threatening to call the police if they didn't leave immediately. Right, nice, huh? Now in Sweden we have a lot of raping, as you know, and this summer was very, very bad. I'm sorry for all the women who needs to suffer thanks to these stupid, incompetent politicians. And following this summer's raping, the sale of self-defense spray has rocketed. You know, pepper spray. A chain of stores who sell the spray believes that it will sell 90% more in August compared to June. One of the manufacturers, Plegium, announced that the sales this summer have exploded. This was in a mainstream media newspaper, and they interviewed this woman, this young woman in Uppsala, Carolina, 23 years old. She's a student in Uppsala. Uppsala is a town up north. It's a student town. Yeah, and they have lots of problems, yeah, with raping. So they talked to her and she said she bought one of these spray cans. And she said, I wouldn't say that I feel so much safer, but it feels a little better to have this. That's what she said. Yeah, I recommend these women in Sweden to learn martial arts, to carry a knife, and I think they should have the right to castrate anyone trying to rape them. Yeah. They should have this right. So carry a knife. You know. I know it's illegal in Sweden, but still, that's what I would recommend my daughters. Carry the knife and cut these assholes. All right. Okay. Now, I have to say something good about public service TV. That's right. You shouldn't always complain. If there's something good, you should say it, right? And I noticed this. They talked yesterday about this crisis in Italy with Salvini pushing for a new election, you see. And they reported on this yesterday, and it was actually a fair report. No? I was very surprised, but it was. They actually told both sides of the story. So people listening to it, they got to know that Salvini was the one who was now doing very well. If there was a new election, he would probably get 38%. But they told the whole thing. And then they told the other side, of course, about the other side. So it was actually pretty good. Yeah. And, you know, they are funded by taxpayers and they are supposed to be impartial. Maybe they are trying to be impartial. Yeah, it was good. And it's a good thing, actually, happening in Italy. Listening to Salvini these days is just fantastic. It's like poetry. Yeah, he's doing a great job. He wants to kick these liberal politicians out of government. He wants to do it his way, and he's got the mandate from the people now. In the polls, he's getting 38%. You see. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure that the lefties, they will try to take care of this in some way in Italy. But whatever happens, Salvini will still be there. And the people will support him even more. Yeah, I think it's great. All right, that's all. Be good. Bye.